Good morning, everybody. Beautiful morning here, northwest Oklahoma. This is Scott with Schmidt Samber Ranch. We're coming down to check on the pigs this morning, and it would appear that they're doing okay. They don't seem too bothered by us. So we're going to, Sunday mornings, I grab myself a Scott's energy drink and usually go for a little drive around this area. It's just a few miles of home. So I'm going to do that. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to check on the turkeys up north. And if they're out and about this morning, we might try to chase them around here in just a little bit if we can get my son out of bed. But if the turkeys are out, he's a little easier to get out of bed. So, all right, let's go have a day. So I got this. It's where I can put you guys here and you can see what I'm doing. And so I wanted this for fishing at the pond. So we're gonna take a trip down to the pond. I'm gonna try to put this on, put you here, and we'll see if fish are biting this morning. Everybody's still in bed up there, so it's still early, and we'll go see if we can go fishing. I don't know if we'll catch anything or not, but we'll find out. So let's head to the pond. Looks like Drake's going along. He'll probably think we're stopping off to see the pigs again, but we're gonna trick him. We're not going that way, Drakerson. Going this way. A little bit foggy out this morning, and chance of rain is pretty low today, but then Monday and Tuesday I think the rain chances go back up. So, but we'll take the rain as long as we can get it. Not a bit of wind this morning, so all right, I'll get you guys set up, see if the fish are biting. Usually we can catch one along in here. A lot of times they're right down by that overflow pipe. Let's work our way around, I guess. Not sure that's helping, Drake. But guess we'll go around him. Drakerson, we're trying to catch a fish. Hey. There's a whole bunch of old stumps along this side. We're gonna break it. No, maybe. There used to be a whole bunch of. There it came loose. There's a whole bunch of willow trees when we first built this pond. You can see them along that east side. And they were along here. Well, that's the only jig I brought too. I'm gonna have to break off. I don't think I've got anything. Yeah, broke off. All right. Well, I'm gonna walk back to the van. I'm not sure I brought anything else with me. I was just gonna see how the camera videoed and thought we might catch one, but busted off. Drakerson. So I just spent about 20 minutes fishing down here, talking to you guys, and went back to review the footage, and I had the camera backwards. So, and I'd caught a fish. I only caught one, but you guys missed it all. Drake, however, didn't miss it all because he's been right here the whole time. Hey, Drake, let me go first. So, Drake, hey. So I guess we'll start over, take two, and hopefully I've got you where you need to be with this harness, which I've got the iPhone on. I'm learning with it. I can't see the video on it, so I don't know. I didn't even know that, I mean, the camera was backwards. I didn't know it, so I can't see the video I'm filming. So I'm gonna have to kind of trial and error with that and try to learn how to keep things in frame and work as we go. But Drake's been, I believe, going before me and scaring every fish in here out. So we haven't caught I caught one, but I try to stay ahead of him. but he thinks he needs to go first. Just like that. And so those fish are laying a lot of times along in these stumps. And when he goes through there like that, they're going right out there. But anyway, not the end of the world. I was saying earlier, while the camera was backwards, that I apologize on that video yesterday for that one clip being rotated wrong. I had fixed that in my editing app, and then I exported that video, and I didn't watch it all the way through before I uploaded it. I just watched it through in my editing app, and somehow it got de-rotated and was wrong. So that's a learning. And I wanted to edit that in the YouTube, but you can't, in the YouTube app, but you can't. So what I've got a corrected version of it because I fixed it in the editing app, but I would have to delete that video and re-upload it. And when I do that, I lose my views. So I didn't want to do that. So I'm going to leave it. Just apologize to you guys. And I will... Oh, hung up again. I will review those from before I upload them. Well, we are hanging up. I usually don't hang up this much while I'm fishing up in here on this side of the pond. If I do, a lot of times I can pop it loose because it's not that far out there, but we have to go here in just a little bit because we got church this morning. My daughter is graduating 8th grade, and this morning is church. We have a church dinner for the graduates, so we've got to get ready for that. And then this evening, I dropped that. This evening, we're going to have a get-together, is what I call it, at the party barn. So I thought before that, I'm dropping everything. Before that, I would take you guys. I hadn't shown you around in the party barn yet, so I thought I would show you around and give you a tour of the party barn. The reason for the get-together tonight is I have a niece that was married over the weekend. Her and her husband, now Aaron, snuck off to Colorado over the weekend, and like I'm trying to do and failing, they didn't fail, I'm failing. They tied the knot. So congratulations, you two. We're gonna get together tonight, grill some hamburgers, hot dogs, and golly, and celebrate. I have no idea how that's framed for you guys, but I'll tie this back on and throw it a few more times and we'll have to go. I'd like to catch a fish. Well, I think we're gonna have to get some minnows from Probably Dunn's Fish Farm. They send me an email when they're in the area. I think we'll get some minnows. I'm gonna try a different color. And some bluegill put in here to help these bass. Because last year we were catching bass that were closer to a pound. And ones I've caught this year so far have been quite a bit smaller than that. So Drakerson's out of the water. Maybe he can give us a break and we can catch a fish real quick. Oh, that didn't go anywhere. That's a lighter jig head than I had on. This old fishing reel. The bail doesn't flip over on you. You got to do it manually. We'll work our way up here just a little bit. Drake hadn't been up in here in just for a few minutes. Just about got hung up there again. If we get an evening this week, we're gonna try to catch some catfish out of here also. See how they're doing. Golly, this pond, I just worried that I let it get too low during the winter. As I was saying earlier when I had the camera around backwards, that when I walked around this pond last year and years before, along the edge here, I would see minnows and, you know, a lot of small fish. And I don't see much of that right now. So, I'm not sure what we have left in here after the winter. Uh-oh. Drake's found him a bone to chew on, so maybe he'll let us fish for just a little bit. Uh-oh, there's a decent fish. All right, that's a little better fish than what we've been catching. No, Drakerson. No. No, Drake. Hey, no. Yeah, so that's more like what we were catching out of here last year. And I didn't know if there was any of those left in here or not. But, you know, he looks a little skinny. Or she, I don't know if it's he or she, but yeah, so that's pretty decent. That's what we want. So, but looks a little skinny to me. I think we're going to get ourselves some. All right, Drake, let him go. I think we're going to get ourselves some fathead minnows and perch and put in here, bluegill, because the fathead minnows feed the perch and the perch feed the bass. So, no, it's a decent fish. He's gone, Drakerson. You missed him. Yeah, all right. Well, that makes me feel a little better. A couple left at least. Fish our way back to the van. Yeah, that was, I don't know if that fish was a pound or not, but getting close. I don't know why I say uh-oh when I catch a fish. You should say, oh, okay, or oh, good, or something, but I always say uh-oh. It's just about to rain on us. I think Dunn sent me a email, or a text, not an email, a week ago or so. I'll have to look back and see where they are going to be. We'll get some bait fish put in here. Drake's still down there looking for that fish. Drakerson, stay behind me, buddy. Oh. Yeah. All right. We caught one decent one. Hopefully I got the camera pointing the right way. Oh, we're going to go back, get ready for church. And then I'll show you guys around in the party barn this afternoon. We'll probably check back on the pigs and look how the trees are doing. We've had good weather for the trees, so I'm hoping maybe they're coming out of it a little bit, but we'll see. All right, see you in a little while. cleaning up the party barn, and we're gonna find out if pigs like Snickerdoodle cookies. Well, I'm betting they do. We're gonna walk over here. Of course, they're lounging out. That seems to be what they're good at. But we're gonna see what they think. I got a whole bag of these cookies, but I wanted to feed them a couple to see what they think. Hey, come here, look. Hey. Get a smell of this. Yeah. Oh, you dropped it. Or I dropped it. Here. You don't like it? Golly, I thought you'd snort that right up. They're not gonna eat it. He's never tasted anything like it before. It's got cinnamon and sugar on it. Said no to the Snickerdoodle. Huh. Well, I'd have lost that bet. Fire pit is lit. So any time now, because with my family, when dinner's at 5 o'clock, that really means 4:30 to 4:45. If you know, you know. So any minute they're going to start driving down that driveway, and we're going to sit around out here on the patio, and on that grill right over there, we're going to grill some hamburgers and hot dogs. And I was going to take you inside this evening. You can see me right there, but my wife is in there furiously mopping floors and moving couches and doing stuff to prepare for this party that I probably wouldn't do, but she wants to do. So I don't know that I'm gonna take you in there. She's not ready to be in front of this camera yet, so we'll leave her alone and let her do her thing. Drakerson, he's ready for the party. So I don't know, we'll probably be done for this evening, and I'm just going to celebrate my niece's wedding, have a hamburger. Hopefully we eat outside. The flies don't get too bad. If they do, we'll move inside. So, but in the next couple days, I'll take you inside the party barn. It's pretty neat for us, what we've done. We built it. So we built this building ourselves, and the stuff inside of it we sourced from all over. I'll explain all that to you. So there I am again, right there. So we'll call it an evening. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you probably tomorrow on my way home from work. All right, have a blessed day, everybody.